This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion is, when should you start to put money away for your kids' college education? And the answer to this question is probably before they're born. And I say that facetiously, but as early as possible. One, the concept of money is, and investing is, time in the market is everything. So if you put away a small amount of money for your son or daughter's college fund when they're just born, then you're in a spot where after 18, 20 years, that small amount of money is likely to compound into a serious amount of money and help significantly with their college funding. Now, there's a question. Do you put that money into 529 plans, or do you put it into just basic, the stock market in your own account or your Uniform Trust Reminders account? I don't have a strong opinion in this. No, some people are so big fans of the 529s and so forth. I don't have a strong opinion on it. What I do have a strong opinion on is the whole idea is with investing is to start early and start often. So whether you're a young person out of college, the sooner you start putting money away, the better. If you're putting money away for your kid's college fund, the sooner you start putting money, the better. Now, the only caveat after all this stuff is that whatever you're doing, and we talked about this in a separate podcast called Cash is King and Cash Flow is King, you need to have an emergency fund. Because where something bad happens to your job or your family or your situation, you don't have to touch that money that's been put away for a college fund or your long-term investing. So at all times, you need an emergency fund of cash that's readily accessible, and you can't spend it on the new car, the new exciting thing, the new dress, the new whatever, the new golf club if you're me, the new tennis racket, the new whatever. I've never seen a golf club or a tennis racket I don't think is going to make a difference in my game. It never does. But you can't spend on that. You need an emergency fund. And then the other answer on college savings, retirement savings, is early and often, and keep the money in the market for the long run. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. And thank you to our brilliant listener for that question.